Alright, hello YouTube, this is ThePowerOfAura, or as my channel is called, the Green Beret 1. ThePowerOfAura is my name on CPX chat. This is my first video that I think I'll be able to upload. I've recorded other videos and they never managed to get on YouTube because of God knows why. YouTube doesn't like me really, so hopefully this will get up there. Hopefully you guys can watch this. This is my first commentary I'm going to get on YouTube probably, so don't be too rough on me. First time. This is a battle in a tournament I have actually, and it's pretty good. There's a lot of hacks in it and some stupid plays, but it's a pretty good battle. It's against it was for a TPX tournament, as I said, and newer guy. He leads off with a Volby, and I don't know what the hell this is. I just know it has the stupid tail glow or whatever it is in 5th gen. That is like ridiculously good and raises your special attack like 3 stages. Here's the first big hacks that cost me a lot. He goes for tail glow here, and I predict this, and I'm just like, okay, well, screw that. I'm just gonna meteor mash you in the face. So I go for meteor mash and I miss. Here's my second misplay. I don't realize that this thing is prankster. So yeah, this is prankster, which really sucks. I go for a bullet punch now, expecting to just break its stash this way. The next time it comes in on stealth rocket, it will die. And baton pass to Latios, and I see that it does a little bit of damage. Not enough though. It goes for hidden power fire here, and I'm expecting it not. I don't expect this. I'm expecting like. I honestly think when I was making this video, I actually missed the baton pass, so I wasn't expecting a 6+ Latios. Afterwards I realized though, and I sent my hair across, scarf and everything, for the revenge kill. Here's the second big hacks of the game, which really sucks. And I'm Mega Horn, and I miss. So this stupid hacks with a Metagross cost me a Heracross, and it cost me a Metagross. That's all it's cost me so far. So that happens, and I'm just like, oh fuck, whatever. And I think that the bullet punch or whatever did a pretty lot to the Latios. I wasn't looking at the stealth rock part of the damage. So I think that Extreme Speed will KO it or bring it in almost KO'd, and it doesn't. So now, because of that initial stupid hacks of the meteor mash missing, I am down to a 3-poke disadvantage. I think it's 3, yeah. I'm at a 3-poke disadvantage because of this. Now the next turn, I see this thing, and I'm just like, crap, you know, screw you, I have priority, so I'm gonna revenge kill you. So Azumarill comes in here with the Aqua Jet for the KO, and this frickin' Latios that like wrecked my team because of hacks and setup hacks and whatever. I try not to talk about hacks. Now, in my end show, I know that this thing was going to high jump kick me, and I know that it cannot one KO, because Azumarill is awesome, I need to tank. So I stay in here, take it, and go for a waterfall. And I believe I actually KO it one shot. I was kind of hoping I would actually not want to KO it, and I'd be able to go for an Aqua Jet next turn. This way, I get a little bit more leftovers recovery, but whatever, this works. So if I remember right, I have an Azumarill right now. In reserve, I have a Porygon 2 and a... crap, I have also... oh, and I have a Nasty Plot Meow, which is pretty good. So he sends in this Salamence here, and I have like a great Salamence counter in with me right now. So I pull back Azumarill, and I send out my Porygon 2. And he's called iHack, because that's what he does. He gets in there, he screws things up, and hacks us into death. That's what he does. Although he doesn't really hacks everything, he's good enough now that he doesn't rely on hacks. 5th gen that is. He goes for this Dragon Claw, which is so weak due to Evilite and Intimidate and everything. Now he goes for a Hydro Pump. I'm guessing he's trying to get me in range of a Draco Meteor or something, but it doesn't really matter. So I go for a Toxic here, hoping he might switch or whatever. The Toxic Miss also cost me a really lot in late game. I don't realize it initially, but that Toxic Miss really cost me in late game, because if it hit that there, this Salamence would have been a lot weaker in late game. So I go for recover here as he Draco Meteors me, and I get back my HP, and here, I don't know what he does. I think he goes into his, Heracross, yeah. So he goes into his Flame Orb Heracross, and I haven't seen many Flame Orb Heracrosses lately, because they're kind of slow, and 5th gen, 85 base speed is not where it's at, so, I mean, this thing's like solely a wall breaker, I guess, but, so I go to my Psycho here, who's a Nasty Plot Mew, and he goes for close combat, so I'm just like, okay, that worked out well. And I know I outspeed, and I can one-hit KO this thing, so I stay in, and I go for the Psyshock. And because Nasty Plot Mew's Beast, it KOs. And I also realize that nothing really on his team can take a Psyshock, or two Psyshocks actually, because he'd have to switch into one. So I don't bother setting up, and he stays in anyway, trying to Mega Horn me, so it was a good call, I guess. So now he sends in his Earthquake or Rhyperior thing, and I just say I really don't have anything good against this. I have Zoom Roll, but that could die on the switch, so I stay in and go for an Aura Sphere, which does a hell of a lot of damage actually. I'm like amazed by this. I guess he's outside of Sandstorm and Solid Rock. Solid Rock really saved his ass there, but so Nasty Plot Mew dies here, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is your Mega Horn hit, dude? And yeah, I'm sorry if I curse, it just pissed me off. This was like a semi-final in the tournament, and I guess I was kind of overnight, but whatever. So I was like, why is your Mega Horn get to hit? And so here I go for the Aqua Jet, because this thing's like fodder, basically. And Aqua Jet will KO, of course, it's 4 times super effective, and there's like 1 HP left. And Zoom Roll gets his lefties, and Zoom Roll's just like hanging out. Zoom Roll is like one of my favorite pokes. So here's my display. I don't realize this thing has Prankster. Hey, Dad. And I go for an Aqua Jet here because I don't realize I'm gonna go second either way. If I went for a Waterfall here, I would have KO'd it before it could baton pass out. But I Aqua Jet and I only do a little bit to it, and that's kind of irritating, but whatever. So now I know what he's about to do. He's about to baton pass to Salamence, because of priority baton pass. He's going to get away with it too. So I don't go for a Waterfall here because I don't want to mess with this thing if it's at +3 attack, even if it is a Volbeat. So, oh wait, I do go for the Waterfall here. Okay, so I go for a Waterfall here, and the Waterfall does a decent amount of damage. Here is sort of a misplay on my part, but I really wouldn't call this a misplay at all because this is so random that this actually happens. I go for an Aqua Jet here, and he goes for a Dragon Claw. I was kind of hoping he'd go for a Draco Meteor or whatever, but his Dragon Claw, just because of my luck, does not KO me, which is so bad for me right now because I could have Waterfalled an Aqua Jet at this thing and that would have KO'd it. So now I go for another Aqua Jet, and it survives, because it's like resisted hit and intimidating crap. And it barely survives, and I'm just like, crap, why is this happening to me? And now he goes into, now I go on my last poke, Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 normally takes this like a champ, but he's facing +3 Salamance's Draco Meteor, and that's not going to work out very well in his favor. And he goes for the Draco Meteor here. I'm thinking last second, please miss or something, I need the help. And, oh, whatever. So it KOs me, and that's the game, but it was a good game, regardless of the hacks that happened. Respect him, he's pretty good, and fun match, yeah. Alright, so rate, comment, subscribe, whatever. Alright, peace.